So today we'll do about the types of carpel. Okay. So the carpel is also known as the gynosure or the pistil, and it is the central or the topmost part of the whorl of a flower, and it terminates the thalamus. Okay, thalamus is the base, right? Remember this base on which the gynosure, no, then your androgyne, then your sepals and petals, no, they sit on. Okay, it's that disc. When there is only a single carpel, then the gynosure or the pistil is known as monocarpellary, and we see this in legumes and grasses. Okay, so we see this in the pea family or the grasses. So you remember your pea pod, there's just one chamber and lots of ovules, no? Okay, let's go on. So a carpel will have three parts: the ovary, the style and the stigma. The lowermost swollen part is the ovary, and it contains ovules, no? That's why it's swollen, which are the rudiments of seeds. Okay, means they are the past of the seed. The ovule will give rise to the seed. Okay. So above the ovary, the carpel will extend into a short style which ends in a somewhat rounded and usually sticky stigma. Okay, the stigma should be sticky because the pollen has to land, no? So a sterile pistil devoid of fertile ovules is called as pistillode. Okay, so remember for stamens, if they are sterile, we call them as staminodes. So same thing, if the ovules of the pistil are not present, okay, means that it's just a chamber, there's no ovule, or maybe the ovule is a misfunction, then it will be sterile and we'll call it as a pistillode. This word. Okay, so this is your image of your stigma, your style and your ovary, and the ovule is inside, and there's the thalamus. Okay, now let's look about the style. It connects the ovary to the stigma. Okay, so here this style, you can see, no, this style, it connects the ovary and the stigma. And it arises from the top or the summit of the ovary. It is apical, means it is at the tip. Okay. In some cases, the apex may be deflected so that the style may appear to originate from near the base or from the side. Okay. So they usually arise from the top, but it may deflect. Okay, it may move on to the side or towards the base. In the family belonging to the Labiatae, the ovary is four-lobed. Okay, Labiatae is that family, you know, which has a lipped flower, like salvia. No, it's bi-lipped. Okay, it has a lip-like structure. Even the corolla also, and the gynosure, what to say? Not the corolla. The corolla is like bi-lipped. Okay, it looks like a lip, like that. So labia is lips, no? So in this family of flowers which look like lips, okay, the ovary has four lobes. Okay, so when we do about the Labiatae family in your third semester, when we cut, you will see the it has four lobes. Okay, four chambers in the ovary. So the style appears to arise from the base of the ovary and is termed as gynobasic. So if I draw like this four chambers, so the style appears to come from down. Okay, imagine a normal style like this, right? But here there is one lobe, then two lobes, then third lobe, then a fourth lobe like this. Then the style appears to come from the base. It appears like this. Okay. So when the style appears to come from the base, we'll call it as gynobasic. Okay. Here is the diagram, but the one I drew in my free hand, this one, it sort of, it gives you a clearer picture. Okay, you can imagine it in a better way. Then the terminal style, this one simply from the top of the ovary, this is the ovary, the style will just come up. So that's your terminal. So looking at the types of style based on the branching, they are the simple, one style from one carpel. Okay, simple means just one. Single, one style from more than one carpel. Okay, let's say they, like we saw in Labiatino, there were 4 carpels, but only one style in between. Okay, and the free, the styles are branched. Okay, let's say like this. The styles are so many. Okay, it has a branch. This is the ovary, and these are your styles. Now looking at the stigma. The stigma is rough and hairy. Okay, papillose or even hairy and sticky due to secretions. Okay, this shows the receptive surface where the pollen will land and it will germinate. Okay. In a syncarpous ovary, there may be separate stigmas as in China rose. Okay, when we say syncarpous, okay, this is the ovary. Okay, and okay, and how do I explain? There are many styles. Okay, and then one style, and this is one stigma. Okay, then another style, another stigma, then another style, another stigma. They are how to say, they are grouped together down here, and at the top they are free. Okay, so there are so many styles. Okay, their down part is fused together and the up part is free. Okay, I think maybe in one of the videos you have seen, maybe I don't remember. I feel like we have seen this picture. Okay. So let's read with everything. In syncarpous ovary, there may be separate stigma as in China rose, or the stigma may be lobed when it is described as bifid, okay, or trifid. When we say bifid, no, let's say a sunflower, no. If you pick this mini sunflower, no, that daisy, you just pick this. This is the ray floret, and these are the disc floret, no. So there is one ovary here, and the style is like this, like this. Bifid means like a Y shape, okay, like a V shape, right? Trifid means will be, it has 3, 1, 2, 3. Bifid will be like a V shape, okay. Then okay, usually the number of lobes correspond to the number of carpels. Okay, so simple. If this is one lobe, monocarpellary, 2 lobe, bi, then tri, then 4 lobed, right? So simple. But monocarpellary flowers of Gramineaceae, this is the grass family, it show bifid feathery stigma. So if you've noticed the grasses, no, they have hairy stigmas. You just touch the flower part of your grass. If this is your grass leaves, no, and remember there are some flowers here, no, you just touch this part. It's very hairy. Okay, very hairy. It's because although they are monocarpellary, single, so we expect that even the stigma should be just one lobe. Okay, but in the grass family, yes, the carpel is just one chamber, but they have long and feathery stigma. Okay, because your grass family, like your say, what is that, corn, no, corn, you remember the corn, it has that beautiful hair, no, like this is the leaves that are covering, these are your corn. Remember this long, like silky hairs that the corn has? Do you know what those silky hairs are? They are nothing but your stigma. Okay, so grasses, all grasses, okay, all your grass family, they have long and feathery stigma. Okay, even your wheat and your rice, okay, they belong to the same family, that is Graminaceae or Poaceae, you know. They also have very long and feathery stigma because they are, God has developed them in such a way that they are very good in producing seeds, okay, producing food grains, no. So they have to have very long and feathery stigma so that they can capture the pollens from distant lands. Okay, we will learn more about this in the third semester, you know, when we study more, okay. Then the stigma of poppies is sessile as well as striate, showing a star-like radiate appearance, okay. So you can just Google that, okay, that the stigma of the poppy looks like a star, something like that, okay. So you just Google it, it looks nice. So this is your trifid stigma. There is your stigma. Just